So, as you fly through the warp, you look down and you become aware of Juno. Vast fleets of Navy squadrons slowly drift through the black void of the capital world of Askellon. For every ship that passes, you see visions of their precious homeworlds. And deep, deep beneath them, you see the surface of Juno, covered in this dim yellow light from metallic smog, reflecting light from the cities nearby. Far down there is the city hive of Vesuna Regis, Manufactura scattering strangely and evenly. You, from orbit, can only see the spire of Pellucid, the home of the prefect and thousands of local governors and ministers from every planet in the sector. This is an impossibly old world, before the Imperium, and the Inquisition has just begun to understand it. You have been sent far out into space, but you know that you're somewhere hidden above Juno. You also sense that your Inquisitor is down there, restoring order and reassuring the population that everything is under control, despite your absence. The only people powerful enough to survive the travel into the Eldari portal are the two inquisitorial psychers, Askellon and Morrigan. As you begin flying through the warp, you feel this tingling, cold sensation, and you look at each other, and for a moment, you can only see each other. It is this strange, soothing feeling. And Morrigan, as you fly towards a vision, something crystalline, blue, shimmering, these creatures begin to appear on the left and right. At first you can see like these mouths almost opening and closing. It looks like a dragon. It's beautiful. It's flying up and down, circling and twirling through the light. One of them turns to you. It looks like a friendly dragon there as it slowly shifts and dances in front of you. It comes up to your hand, close enough to touch. Askellon. It goes over to greet you.
I can see. She turns her head back and forth in shock as half-forgotten sensation of sight comes back.
Suddenly.
But
oh yeah, sorry. Go. You will see the creatures sort of flying between your hands. It's like a blue, small dragon. It flies between your hands, up and down, twirling, and then it goes back to your hands, Morrigan. You're drifting peacefully, almost like you're bathing in water. The vivid lights in front of you show silhouettes of these tall spires, unlike anything you've seen.
Looking at the creature, she's gonna go be gone and just let out a like burst of psychic power.
As soon as you do that, the creature disappears. A strange looking face appears next to you. It feels powerful. You feel the presence of something that has been felt before, Morgan. It is a strange vision of a broken world, burning and shattered like glass. These faces alien to you fly past your vision on the left and right. Do a Senescence test. You can both do a Senescence test. It's 20.
Success with 4.
Three. Success with 3.
Excellent. 4 degrees success, Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
The creature flies next to you. Is a face of a young, beautiful man. He has clean features, short brown hair, and it appears almost like a visage in front of your vision, pulsing against the blue light that keeps shimmering in the distance. Beyond him, you can see these strange worlds appearing one by one. His face is piercing into your soul. As he comes closer, he reaches out a hand slowly. But it's not for you. He motions behind you.
Morgan's gonna turn. What do you want, nether creature?
It is natural to question authority. You're looking for things that strengthen your autonomy. But you've shared too much of yourself with too many. I know exactly what that is like.
Do not presume to know me.
Good. If you share too much of yourself, you become cheap, like a cheap dish. No one loves that which is easily given, as you're beginning to understand. I have no doubt that you've become wise through your many moments alone. I have watched you. You've sensed a force that makes you light and strong at the same time. That is your own will and your strength, Morgan. The small and narrow minds around you are drawn to conformity and obedience. But you naturally question authority. Have you ever wondered why?
I question what needs to be questioned. Is some find comfort in not knowing. So I'm not like others. I do not need some creature to tell me that.
But you also do not want to die in imprisonment. And I know those around you don't see your true potential. I have seen the future, Morgan. I see how strong and beautiful you are. I know that you can become that which you are, if you only dare to look at your own strength. But
And what have you seen in this future?
that will remain between us. I've seen our beauty remaining hidden. If you obey those who seek to use you for their own ends. This moment is so important to know why. Your life is at risk if you make the wrong choice. I know that they've been trying to keep you from your true potential. They wish to hide the truth from you. I can only promise you this. I will show you the entire truth. Everything you've been looking for.
Is this before or after you try to control me as they have?
You have my world on my soul. Your autonomy remains your own. I cannot tell you everything. But I can tell you that I hereby commit my loyalty, undying to you, my beautiful Queen Morrigan. I am so happy we finally found each other. I obey your authority. This moment is all that ties us together. I will help you find your strength. I know you have it within you. All you have to do is call my name. Eve. And I can stay here with you and serve you. Morrigan, they're trying to hide the truth.
Eve, you say. Is that your true name or some falsehood?
I'm not that which you think. I have been your inner voice all these years. I'm trying to reach the true you, Morrigan. You have strength in your autonomy, but you followed people who don't see you. I have watched you for so many years. I know your potential. Don't let them keep you weak, hungry, starving. And in the end, they will lead you to death. Is that what you want? Is this a life worth living, Morrigan?
We shall see.
You are so beautiful.
He flies closer to you, reaches out a hand and touches your face. For a moment, he becomes incredibly beautiful. And the last words you hear whispered is, "Just call my name."
If Arlene was to look at Morrigan now, she would see a flicker in what he called her soul resonance.
Arlen has been turning around, staring in wonder at the colors around. Drinking in the miracle of sight again as they climb through the warp. She turns towards Morrigan, still half lost and the sensation of seeing. But as she watches Morrigan's expression shift, she starts remembering something important. No, this is a lie.
Arlene, wait. It's not what you think. Yes.
Demon.
Yes, I am a creature of the warp.
I know what you are. I know.
I am not a demon.
This isn't sight. This is a lie. I'm blind. And that is not going to change.
Suddenly, you will find yourselves in a white light, bright and beautiful. Everything is just white. You begin to see the shapes of a room, people around you. The crystalline shapes are gigantic. You've never seen structures this tall. As you look up, it looks like a world twirls into another world, and it just keeps going up until these blue crystals cover the ceilings and every wall. Immediately, two Eldar on either side of you look perplexed and shocked. They don't have their masks on. Now, do any of you speak Eldari?
I believe so, yes. Hold on, let me just check before I say anything.
You take to Erlin. And at this moment, it will be a good time to, as you wake up and look at each other, you land in this blackened sphere on the floor. You look around, there are Eldari standing around you. What do you look like, Arlene? What do we see when we look at you?
Arlene struggles to her feet somewhat clumsily. She's less graceful. She was less graceful than them even when she had both her legs, and now one is mechanical, a crude mechanical thing, masterfully crafted, but still. She's wearing beautiful white robes, clean and unmarred, but they still feel rough compared to the architecture and the clothes of the Eldari. Primitive in a way. Her eyes are covered by a blindfold, and she seems to find some sort of comfort in being back into real space.
Your robe slowly slides back up into place. As you look down, a small trail of residual fat and natural moisture from the cloak has made a slight imprint on the crystalline floor. One of the Eldari look down in disgust. As he looks up with you, eyes sharp as daggers. In Eldari, he will mutter, "You defiled this place."
Arlen is going to take a few steps away from the puddle of the warp-tainted liquid. She's not looking at... She has a similar disgust on her face.
Nice. Morgan?
Morgan, what do you call it? She's on her hands and knees while this interaction's going over. She's sitting shaking. Her long black hair is sort of matted with sweat. As it is, her hand that is not mechanical is basically a very moist sort of thing, and whenever she lifts it, it leaves a handprint on the ground. Her clothing is basically just a chameleon cloak over black armor with a leather sort of out casing. As she looks around her, she will slowly get to her feet. Seeing the Eldari, she will basically put her hands up like that as a sort of universal sign of, let's not do anything stupid. And basically look to Arlene and say, Did you catch any of that? They don't seem to be aware that we were on our way.
I don't know Eldari language.
Why? I brought these monkeys.
The Farseer roars in anger. She storms out of the room. The warlock gets up from the circle, recoiling away from you, crawling on the floor, and then standing up. He turns around. It was the only way. Morrigan, a striking scorpion, takes a step towards the circle. Kill them.
Morrigan will put a hand on her power sword. Says, I'm basically just looking him dead in the eye. Hopefully showing more confidence than she actually feels.
The striking scorpion
You
pulls out his Mandy blaster, holds it up against your face.
As your warlock said, it was the only way. We are here by his invite.
Do you say this?
We have no wish to say this in Low Gothic.
Okay.
We are here by his invitation. We have no wish to be here any longer than you want us to be here. Or, sorry, than you want us to be here. How about we conclude our business and let us leave?
The striking scorpion takes a step forward. Do a charm test or any fellowship test.
This is not going to end well. Yeah, just bear with me for 2 seconds.
Oh, feel free, Arlene. You can do anything too. Anything you want.
She's going to raise her hands in a gesture of peace and say that we do not see conflict with Eldari. You are not our enemies here.
One of the striking scorpion, as soon as he hears your words, Morrigan. They know too much. They can't be allowed to live.
Okay, so that's failure with 3 additional. So Morgan will just basically, as he's obviously taking an aggressive stand towards her, so we came here under a banner of truce.
And moreover, we represent the Inquisition. If you give nothing to Inquisition, it's going to keep looking. It's going to keep poking in your business.
The striking scorpion, at the sound of the word Inquisition, forms a narrow brow. The Inquisition. Quickly! We're in danger! He walks towards the door, slowly, backwards, looking at the locking mechanism next to the door. Lock them inside! Quick! Several of the Eldari
Morgan is going to pull out her bolt pistol, turn it to the side, show it to them, and place it on the... Sorry, her las pistol, and place it on the ground.
You can see terror in the eyes of the striking scorpion. A witch!
As we said, we do not come here seeking conflict with you.
One of the striking scorpion looks over your shoulder at Arlene. No reply, just staring at her, like you would look at your mortal enemy. He walks backwards out the door, disappears into the darkness. The last thing you hear is, "Suffocate them." He shuts the door with a hiss, leaving you alone. The view of the great hall
No, that could-
disappears, and you're in a crystal basin.
Oh, is it big?
It is quite large. Yes.
Okay, oh, actually, what I need to do is...
Morgan, you can hear
Is there
the whispers of Yr,
any? Yep.
and you can also feel this vibration in the air. Please do a toughness test.
No, not there. Okay. Toughness test. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can inspiration that if that's possible.
Yep, absolutely. So he's going to
Erlen's
use
gonna
an inspiration.
hastily put on a rebreather. Retract.
You immediately
Oh,
put
no,
on a
that's
rebreather.
-4.
Arlene, you take 4 fatigue. You begin to feel incredibly tired. There is something in here that is not as it should. The rebreather begins to run down. Less and less energy.
Wait, shouldn't I have rolled? Or
No, you're
I
fine.
rolled -4.
You're fine, Arlene. You don't take any toughness, any fatigue. You have your rebreather and you keep breathing normally.
oh,
It seems you're not suffocating, but it is still hard to breathe. And you're struggling, Morgan. The worst headache you have ever had comes over you. It is a blinding pain, and it keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah. You gotta turn around to Arlene and say, is there any chance you can use your psychic abilities to open this? Get one of those people from the other side to open the gate, or... I don't know what your abilities are.
I can do that. But where? I don't see anything.
I don't care. Just get someone to unlock the door.
Are there different doors? Any different door? That's
As you
not the
look
one
up,
they left.
As you look up, there is a large, arching, blue light. It served as some kind of door for the Eldar. It is unclear how it works, but there is a pointed, 4-cornered stone next to it that used to be open and is now slid closed.
Okay, she's gonna... Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Aaron can't see that. She's got to keep looking. She isn't aware of that thing unless it's noticeable in psychic to her psychic senses.
You feel an incredible psychic presence. The walls, everything is alive with psychic energy. It's beaming and the blue lights are pulsing, sometimes spectering out into different shapes, flying into through the room, the light ricocheting off the floor. You can navigate just using your senses and sensing the walls as pure psychic energy.
Is there any place that is that has less intense to her senses?
Every wall is like this. The door has no visible psychic presence. It is like a black hole.
Aaron is going to try and use Molten Beam on the door.
Excellent.
was going to be my next option.
Go ahead and roll it. At that
Which?
moment, yeah, go. You can just use your character sheet.
I need
Morrigan.
to for the spell.
You don't need to press the button. Just go into your character sheet, Arcana, and then
Okay.
yeah. Morgan, you will hear a voice, and there is a shadow in the wall.
Morrigan, I'm here.
Well, if you want to get me out of this situation, that would be most helpful.
All you have to do is say my name.
I don't think, unfortunately, we're quite there yet.
Of course. Let me demonstrate my loyalty. You know that the mere mention of my name will not be enough to summon me from the warp. I am a warp entity that has been here since before the Imperium. I know you have doubts, but I also know that you have been held down. The only time you have been yourself has been when you're alone. Now again, you're playing, acting as a servant. Do you really know what you want? Why not seek it? You don't want to die here among the stars. I can help you out. I see everything.
Okay, well then tell me a way out of here.
Of course. My queen.
The shape will begin walking out into the room. Towards the door, he slowly turns around. You see his two shimmering eyes as he holds his hand over the key.
Morgan's gonna run up and bash that button.
Nothing happens.
Use your palms. Focus your energy. Everything operates through psychic energy. Try to
She's gonna
feel
go
the door opening.
And
Close your eyes and imagine the door opening. Go ahead. Don't be afraid.
she will do just that. She will basically put her hand on the door and basically envisage the door opening in a smooth fashion.
Do a willpower test, -10. You can do a Forbidden Lore Eldari test.
Success 3 additional.
Your focus is perfect. You see the door opening.
She's going to walk out of the room.
You see the door
Yes.
opening. Please do a psychic Forbidden Lore Eldar test. In your mind, you can see it opening, but it's not happening in real life yet. But
Right, okay.
Inside your vision, that you're closing your eyes and you're seeing sort of the same thing that Arlene sees now. You could just feel the
Okay.
edges of this ship as a psychic presence.
What was the modifier, sorry?
It's a -10.
It's Forbidden Lord Xenos. Success was 6.
Oh my god. Morgan, you hold your hand out, and in a brief second, like 3 things happen at the same time. The lid pops out, this little light shimmers, and immediately a crystal breaks, and the door just dissipates.
escape is through them. Let me help you, Marine.
As I said, I don't think we're there quite yet.
You look out into a huge hall. The soldiers that you just met are standing there. Yd, standing to your left, will lean in.
The way to your escape is right above that bridge, behind the warlock.
You see 2 striking scorpions and a warlock talking to each other.
Okay, Arlene, do you want to take over from here while I have a quick think of what I'm going to do?
Peace and avoiding death is still not out of the question. Please don't do anything stupid. This doesn't have to end in blood.
Kelly, can you make contact with our ship?
I can speak to them, but they would not listen.
Okay. Right. We'll see if we can bluff our way out. If not, be prepared to fight. Morgan is going to make herself known. It is by going, "We said we wanted peace and you show us nothing but violence. Let us go. Now."
You walk out into the hall and you announce your presence. As soon as they see you, the 2 striking scorpions are in shock. She broke the lock. They look at each other in horror. Quick, get the Farseer!
Arlene, can you make contact with our ship?
I can try.
If you could, maybe a salvo into their side will help them realign their thinking.
I can do that also. Does it look like they're trying to leave?
They're bracing behind a wall. One of them has a shuriken pistol pointed in your direction.
Drop the weapons to both of them. And she's gonna try. Oh, how far are they?
They are about 25 meters away.
I'm gonna try to do something. She's gonna try and dominate them to get them to drop the weapons.
Fantastic. Just roll test in your sheet. And
Trying to find it.
you will see 2 striking scorpions, are the ones visible at least. I'm gonna try to resist. My first roll, a nat 100. Yes. The answer is yes. Massive success.
Try to get to save this in some way, and she's gonna step back and she's gonna try to send out a psychic message. Well, basically, she's gonna try to communicate their position, what she knows about their position through the usual psychic, mental images and some kind of mnemonic, the mnemonic language of the astropaths. I'm not sure. I should have the psychic power for that.
Fantastic.
As an astropath, just built in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the rules for astropathic messaging are though.
Just roll a willpower -10. The two striking scorpions, one of them dominated, immediately turns, his eyes turn robotic. He stands up and takes a step out from cover. His friend looks at him in disbelief. Morgan, you hear in Eldari. It's the witch! She's controlling his mind.
Arlene. Tell him to take off his soul stone and kick it over to us.
Oh, you want me to dominate them again?
If he's still dominated?
It's one turn only.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's not do that.
But on the plus
You
side,
rolled doubles. Was that for a psychic power?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, she was trying to communicate with the astropathic. Yeah, it's psychic power.
Roll on the psychic event table.
Hold on.
Is there a convenient one? Or
It's a D100.
Just a D100.
is that a good or bad?
That's the best. I don't think anything happens. Hold on. I'm not good at it.
Fantastic. So, Arlene, you're fine. Luckily, nothing happens. But the power doesn't go through. It seems impossible to communicate with anyone. The two Eldari are under your control. What do you do?
She's gonna follow Morgan's advice and say, "Give us your soul stones."
They get a save point, and one of them resists the power. The other one fails. The one who resists immediately knows everything you've told them to do, and he will jump on his friend. No! And he prevents him from moving his hands for a brief moment. Then his friend wakes up. They immediately look at...
You see what we can do. So how about you don't test us? Bring us someone in authority and let us go.
Well,
We have already sent out a message to our ship, and every ship around here will soon start converging on this. We can either do it peacefully or it can be hard for you. Your choice.
Very good. However, they got the message loud and clear. And they see what you're able to do. And they don't like it.
worth a try.
It was worth a try. Yes, it was. But
If they had just been cool, we would have given it back.
oh yeah, oh yeah, that's so you. Of course you would have. I know that.
They're standing nearby after they struggled with each other.
They will immediately pull out their bandy blasters, look in your direction, and guys, roll up your initiative.
Arlene, what have you done?
Should we position ourselves here? Somewhere?
Absolutely.
Oh, we're already here.
You are coming from this location, and you walked into this room. You should be able to see approximately where you are.
Okay, right. Nope, shit, nope, wrong one.
Weren't we 25? Oh, wait. How do I count this? Alright, wait. Initiative.
Okay, Arlene, I can roll for you if you want. Just click on your token and you should see a initiative button at the top. A huge button that says initiative.
Sorry.
I'll do it for you.
Somewhere
You got
here.
Okay. Does everyone see the turntable?
Oh, whoops, there's the initiative. Okay, right.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Morgan, go. They have drawn their Mandy Blasters and they start running. They look very angry.
Okay, shit, I can't actually see anyone.
Oh, scroll down a little bit.
No, I'm saying I don't have a bead on anyone. Bear with me for just 1 second.
The cover here is low cover, so you'll be able to see people's heads and hands, typically, at least. Legs covered. So all of this should cover legs.
Okay, then Morgan is going to, seeing everyone racing, what I call towards her after their gambit failed, Morgan is going she's going to hold out her hands and basically fire a so as Morgan holds out her hands, you'll see basically a massive bolt of lightning go towards the closest striking scorpion.
Yikes.
And as he moves, she'll just continue to basically just continue blast. And all you'll see is this bolt firing towards him, and what do you call coming towards the end. As she sort of stops, she'll pull out her power sword and ignite it.
That's a lot of damage. Okay. The Warlock, Morgan, seeing your attack, he will attack you. You feel a psychic blast hit your chest. It is immensely powerful.
Can I dodge it? Doesn't seem to be.
You cannot.
Okay. Then I'm going to see if my thingy fires, my shield.
Yes, absolutely.
And it does for once.
Whoa. Wonderful. So you negate the damage that otherwise would have nearly killed you. Arlene, it is your turn. And by the way, you will see like a shimmering bright light where Morrigan is standing. The shield absorbs the damage. Oh, you both see and sense the warlock run down the stairs up here to your top right.
Is it my turn?
Can you see the turn order?
Yeah.
It is your turn, yeah.
Aralyn is gonna reposition into cover, and from there she can't see anyone beyond 9 meters.
Right.
But I guess she senses the warlock psychically, and she's gonna throw an inferno to right where he is.
Fantastic.
How do I target him? Sorry.
Inferno.
Yes.
Click the Inferno button and then click on him.
Which one is the warlock?
This guy up to the far top right.
I'm not sure it's working.
It might be out of range. No, it is beyond extreme range. The maximum for Inferno is 40 meters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't it? It says 10 meters per power rating.
What's your psi rating?
9.
9?
Yeah.
I trust you. Go ahead. Do it.
that's where most of the XP went from.
Jesus
So much more powerful
Christ.
than...
You're more powerful than the Emperor.
Sorry, why am I taking... Why am I up front?
No.
Take on the sticker.
Click on Inferno and then him. This is the approximate modifier, the correct one. And I guess you can choose up to psi rating 7 and still hit him, and you get a plus 20.
Sorry, I'm trying. Where is he again?
Okay, I can do it.
I should probably just do it with psi ratings.
There you go. I did it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Jeez.
Wow.
My God,
What to do?
you're strong. My God. Is this right? 34 damage?
Yep,
It cooks.
it is probably the most powerful.
Cooks. You killed a warlock in one shot. What have you made? I forgot Arlene was like this. Okay, sorry. I'm just... What does it look like in Inferno?
It's basically like a sphere of plasma just appears out of nowhere, right where the warlock stands. And when it's gone, is there anything left of him at all?
So you just incinerate this warlock instantly. Oh well.
Are there psychic walls or floor damaged in any way by the Inferno?
Yeah. The whole thing is fucked. There's black marks everywhere. His body has been torn to shreds. It's just like a fountain of blood and mist. He just explodes.
her turn.
The striking scorpions, looking upon in horror, will nonetheless continue their duties. He will run here. The other striking scorpion will run here. And that is their turn. A guardian has reached the room. He is going to try to shoot you, Arlene. If I'm not mistaken, you're behind cover?
Yeah. She used half action to get in cover.
I see it. Nonetheless, I'm going to try to shoot you with a shuriken catapult. And we're going to do a half aim for a half turn. God, he misses. You see a ray of light just barely bracing your shoulder. You can feel the heat from it. Morgan, go.
Okay, so Morgan is going to, after seeing the Farseer literally get eviscerated, she is going to take up position here, get into cover, and basically await the arrival of the two other ones to get a little bit closer.
Fantastic. Go.
Arlene, still blind. I'm guessing she can't sense them psychically unless they're psychers also. So the psychic lands and whoever's nearby she can't sense. She's instead going to try to reach to the minds of the two nearest ones. And they are close enough. She's going to try and dominate them.
Excellent.
Both. I think I need. Sorry.
You hear shouts of, "Get the Farseer!"
They're alive. Oh.
Would you like to use a fate point to reroll that failed test?
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Nothing happens. It's not a phenomenon. The striking scorpion will continue running. And will run to this cover. Bolting right next to you. He crouches down. The other one will actually get about here. And staying behind the cover, he is going to out of cover for a brief second and attempt to use his shuriken pistol on you. Dealing no damage. You have a lot of armor in the body, apparently.
I do.
Nice. Nice. And the Guardian, still taking sniping position, will try to shoot you, Morgan. He's shooting over cover, but nonetheless, missing again. Morgan.
Okay, Morgan is going to reciprocate, and basically she is going to turn around as basically she's hit in the chest. She's going to turn around and basically just throw her hand out at this striking scorpion here. He's going to fire a beam of plasma directly at him.
Whoa.
And he can dodge. Oh, no. Extreme range, distance 30, molten beams 20. Shouldn't be. Sorry, bear with me a second.
Yeah. I believe you have 25 meters range on that. So he's just out of range.
Yes, sorry, I made a miscalculation.
No worries.
So basically it will go towards him and then just dissipate as basically she has miscalculated. And with that, she is
it's a new system. You can go ahead and take your turn again. It's okay. Morrigan would know the range.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just actually not looking at the thing. I'm trying to just use this. So instead, she's going to shoot at this guy.
Makes sense. You can get up from cover. He's not bracing down, so you can see his head, and you can see just the top of his shoulders. Which means you can target him with smite and any kind of psychic bolt. Or blasts, for that matter. Oh.
So she basically turns around, spots his head, and basically very quickly just goes and fires plasma at him.
Fantastic. The scorching hot flames begin burning the top of his head. You can hear him under his mask, just gasping for air. He crawls down. Arlene.
Arlene is gonna try and dominate them again. Dominate them both, because
Yes.
both kind of
The
close.
opposed test will be rolled automatically if you target one of them, and then I'll roll the other one manually. You succeed. And
Attack your allies.
you fail on the other one, unfortunately. So you choose who you succeed with, please.
The one further away.
One further away.
Attack your
Alrighty.
ally.
Got it. He gets another save because you ask him for a suicidal action. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that manually. He rolls a 68 and he fails. The other striking scorpion is going to use his Mandy Blaster on you. My mistake. He's going to use his Shuriken pistol. And because you have cover and it hits the legs and the body, the cover absorbs everything. So he tries to shoot you. The Shuriken pistol hits just above your head, Morgan.
Scorches the beautiful mason work.
Yes. The other striking scorpion will get up and he will try to shoot his friend with half aim. Missing. Guardian will again try to shoot, and he will now try to get you, Arlene, with a half aim. Missing again. Morgan.
Morgan, seeing that he is now starting to take pot shots at her, is basically just going to keep up her attack. And basically, as the Shuriken blasts hit the cover and she's dodged down, she's going to wait for, that split second where there's a break in the fire, is going to pop up and basically blast at him. Unfortunately, as she does that, she feels a little bit strange.
What?
Says it feels a little bit strange, but
Oh my god.
oh no.
You rolled 100 on Perils of the Warp.
But it's okay because I can actually re-roll that.
Can
I
you?
rolled one. Yeah.
Okay, let's just see what you rolled. The Psyker is immediately burned to ashes by the screaming fires of the Emitarium, or dragged into the warp. He cannot burn a fate point to avoid his death and is destroyed. There is a chance that a demonic entity appears in his place. The type of daemon was more powerful, Psyker.
Hold on, let me just check, make sure I can.
Can you reroll that? If not, you're about to turn into a daemon, my bro.
Constant threat. What is it?
I thought there was a talent for that, some sort of.
There is a talent for that.
There is a talent for it.
I'm
Touched by the warp, is it? I do have touched by the warp, but I don't have the thing down beside it.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I actually remember that you picked it. It is the... It might be denied. No, it's not the Matter of Which. Favored by the warp.
No, it's not. Because I did actually pick it because I used it once before.
I remember. Yeah, you have it. Go ahead and reroll.
I did. I rolled a 1.
Dude. Nothing happens. You're live. Go ahead, Morgan.
So with that, what do you call it? She can suddenly feel as though, what do you call it? There's something incredibly wrong. So it is, and she can feel a tugging sensation. It says, and it basically as though it's something is tugging not at her body but at her soul, and it's slowly getting pulled out, and it's getting quicker and quicker. And as she concentrates, she grabs hold of her psi focus, grips it and grips it and grips it, and basically just thinks back to all of the training she's had. Blood starts pouring down her palm. Says, and it's just enough to slowly pull her soul back into her body. And she collapses down on one knee, exhausted.
Fantastic. You get an inspiration point. Amazing roleplay. Arlene, it's your turn. You are
Arlene.
seeing one striking scorpion who's just snapped out of it, and he is aware that you're trying to control his mind.
Ireland is going to try and use telekinetic dome with full psi rating. And she's going to try and... does it work?
You
And she's
succeed.
going to try and create a telekinetic dome like in this radius. No, a bit further away.
It says under effect. The dome is visible in a 0.5 radius meters. You have 9 armor to all points. So,
And she's going
yeah.
She's going to start moving along, trying to move closer to Morgan. Still within the dome. Something like this.
Hold on, I can place something down. Where is it?
Sorry.
9?
It can be actually bigger. Didn't think I wanted it to be bigger. It can be. I think I can make it up to 45 meters. But I don't want to. Like I can still like make it smaller, right?
Yeah.
Oops.
So how
Basically,
big, how big do you want it?
something like 15 meters.
15?
Yeah, and it's further back. I want to
Okay.
cover them both and give them some place, further back behind them.
Approximately like
And-
this?
A little to the right, so there's space to move move up towards that cover. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Nine armor. Hold on. The striking scorpion will retreat at full speed. And it is the Guardian's turn. He will try to shoot you again, Arlene.
And I don't think I'm in cover now.
There's cover between you and the shot. That's all that matters. So you will still get the benefit of it. That is a miss. Keep shooting over your head. You can only take half moves right now, Arlene. You're focusing with the concentration power, which means I think 4 meters of movement for you. And Morgan.
Okay. Morgan is just going to take cover at the moment.
Morgan, can you describe where that thing is?
It is literally, probably, I would say, a couple of meters to your left of the Farseer that you killed. So if you want to do that psychic blast again, that would be probably incredibly helpful. I don't have anything that can reach out that far.
Can you describe how can you describe how the better the more precise the better?
To anyone listening, Arlene is blind, a blind character, cannot see anything. So go ahead, Arlene.
Okay, so there. Do you see a central gap? No,
No.
you don't. Just shoot ahead of you. You'll hit something.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
If you can't see something and you're doing a targeted attack, you can give yourself a -20 to it. You have where souls are.
Does that explanation give me any bonus accuracy?
No. Oh man. You're gonna have to touch him to hurt him.
Morgan, you suck. You're horrible at describing.
It's the last person you want targeting stuff for you. Well, I guess it's up there somewhere.
He's crouching down behind a wall. You know, there's just lots of people coming. Just shoot, you'll hit something.
Nice. Go ahead, Arlene.
It's gonna be. I probably need full. Oh, it's -20. So let's side focus. Let's see if I can do it. Success. There's a blast with 9-meter radius.
Oh wow. What? You shoot another inferno. Okay. What's the range on that?
90 meters.
90 meters? Okay.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Who do you target? You can choose anybody in the room, really.
The shuriken cannon. She's trying to target clump of people if she can. But
what's the radius of it? Let me see. Blast 9.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, you can get both of them. How much damage was it?
A 2d10 plus 27. No, that's wrong. Should be more.
There should be more.
I think so.
Okay. Well, they're dead. The striking scorpions are dead.
Now the ball of plasma disappears and it vaporizes both of them and the beast, and the surface of all of the surface caught in the.
I think it would actually get the guardian as well.
Oh,
They're all dead. Arlene, the whole room.
did I hit anything?
The whole room explodes, Arlene. You kill everybody. Okay? There's literally like a fire tornado going through the room. And these poor aliens just trying to live their life in their ship, you know? Now they're flying around in the room, getting incinerated. Oh, they're totally dead. You look ahead and the room is silent.
Okay, Arlene, I think now is the time to make a move.
I think the peaceful solution isn't going to work anymore.
No, probably not. So Morgan will then go up to this one, basically look at the dead body, kick him over, says, take out a combat knife and pop the soul stone out.
You get the soul stone.
Are you sure
Yes.
about do that?
Take the soul stones. Take it with you.
Ireland's gonna stop.
You can use it to negotiate.
I'm sorry, Arlene, I was distracted. Sorry.
She's gonna stop sustaining the shield and is instead going to start sustaining word perception. So she can see now, but she can't move very fast.
Take the elders through, Morian.
I believe that, we should probably take these soul stones. We could at least bargain our way past, especially with the warlocks.
The Farseer would not let their soul stones go. You can destroy them with your palms.
Did the soul stones survive the heat?
Well, we can
I
see.
look down and the soul stones are fine. Yes, they survived. Only their flesh burned.
She's gonna pop off the warlocks.
You kick them over one by one, a grotesque sight of their burned, charred bodies. As you roll them over, there's just this imprint of bloody gore where there used to be. You roll it over and you see this crystal.
And as she collects them, she's going to put them all into a sort of a little pouch, all bar one, which she slips into her pocket.
Ireland's going to be following after to Morrigan as she collects the soul stones. Ireland is slowly hobbling after, still focusing on her extrasensory ability, taking in all dimensions at once.
You brought a great evil to our ship.
You will hear a voice in the room.
We did try to resolve this without conflict, without bloodshed.
Indeed. Remember, you were the one that attacked us.
Come with me, Miriam. It's up here.
He stands at the other end of the room, on top of the glass stairs, pointing in through the reflective surfaces of a narrow pathway. There are trees and beautiful gardens around him. He stands there peacefully, becoming more and more visible.
So, Arlene, do you think that we're past a peaceful negotiation?
Quickly. The Farseer is on his way.
I think we shouldn't stay here, regardless. I think we should move.
Indeed. What about up there?
Lead ahead.
Right. Let's roll. And she'll, what do you call it? Take off at a pace that is suitable for Arlene to follow.
Arlen is going to drop the power again to follow more quickly.
You begin running through the pathways, narrow halls, one by one. As you reach a striking scorpion, you easily dispatch of him, whether you could dominate his mind or sever him. One by one, you cut the Eldari down, their beautiful faces revealed when their masks fall off. Soulstone after soulstone, their lives condemned forever.
Can we spare their lives? Dominate them and then leave them?
Absolutely, if that's what you want.
Leave them alive?
Mm-hmm.
But without their soulstones?
Take their soulstones, but leave them alive. Okay.
It's just a stone then. What is the point in actually taking it? And what is the point in leaving them? Because the second they're not dominated, they will just come behind us.
Oh.
They were the ones that fired the first shot.
Fair enough. Kill yourself.
Morgan, what do you do?
What do you mean? What do you mean, kill myself?
That was addressed to an Eldari. I dominated one.
Oh. And what he calls just basically, as she's sort of jogging along, she's going to say, at the end of the day, they were the ones that fired the first shot. We just need to get off this. We have bigger things to do than deal with this Xenos gum. And you can see that what he calls she's toned down what she was going to say.
I tried to
Makes
resolve
sense.
it peacefully, but they're acting like they usually do.
As she continues to jog on.
Fantastic. You keep running and you follow the voice. Finally, after dispatching several of the Eldari, you move towards a larger room. It is hollow, dark, rather empty. And
Morgan's going to reach out with her mind and see if she can see or feel any presence in the room, which is not obviously coming from the walls. Clinician says success was 7.
yes,
So essentially she's seeing if there's any striking scorpions or lesser souls.
as you move further, there are no striking scorpions there. You reach a chamber that is locked. But when you arrive, one of the Eldar there begins shouting, speaking in tongues. Suddenly, he is transformed. You can see a psychic event happening. And then suddenly his voice turns dark. He crawls up against the wall. These dark shapes begin happening around you. Arlene, when you look at Morgan, She has this twisting dark light over her shoulder. You can hear the tangling of the soul stones she's carrying. Cracks on the wall appear wherever Morrigan is walking. A room opens up, and inside, the pale-looking creature standing there doesn't look quite Eldari.
Doesn't look quite Eldari.
Hollow eyes, lifeless.
You made it.
Indeed. It would seem so.
This is where they control the machine. Can you see, Miriam? The light of the pandemonium. It's beautiful to see it with my own eyes.
You can see these dark shadows twisting through the room. There are these red, almost like lightning waves shattering across the walls and the glass surface you're looking at. Juno, just across the glass, is seen hovering slowly with this web of lights. There is a beam of light that stretches up to a huge warp storm surrounding the sector. The figure
The
slowly
Eldari
walks
were
up.
the Eldari were the ones that were causing this.
Now you see that I told you the truth. Just as I promised.
His defense against the Necrons a lie used to manipulate us? Or is it the truth?
There you must escape. The Forester is on his way.
Then we must go back to our ship. We must gain forces. We must take down that tower, the Pellucid Tower. It seems
The
to be
Pellucid
conduit.
Tower. They built it before the Imperium even existed. The Eldari. Do you understand what they've done? Do you know who they used to be?
I know they're
These,
a failed race that had their time and squandered it.
exactly. But their ignorance turned on them. You see, they used to use these portals to travel to worlds. But nothing to stand the technology. It wasn't built by them, but someone who preceded even them. They traveled on these crafts that have now become craft worlds. Vessels like the ones you have today. You can learn much from. But two of their craft worlds got stuck in the warp. Should the warp portal collapse, their worlds will be torn apart. So, they crafted a story. And they made a pact with the ancestors of your councilors to feed the portal and prolong their pitiful lives on their forsaken craft world. Millions of people like you, Morrigan. Gifted souls. They throw it into the pandemonium. Children.
You're wrong. They used to. That ends today.
Yes. No longer will you be thrown into the machine to prevent the destruction of their world. And the Necron, they built that story and the chamber as a contingency to fool you, to terrify your superstitious species into obedience.
I've got one question. What do you gain from this?
He looks at you in disbelief.
Me. I would be.
Indeed.
Even if I would be destroyed, the machine must be destroyed. I have lived here long before the Imperium. In many ways, I see this as my world. The Eldari are feeding souls into the warp, creating endless destruction. I would like to see an end to it. If my manifestation in this world ends, so be it. I only would like to see things return to the ways they used to be.
Indeed. Seems we are in accord. So, how do we get back to our ship?
Immediately, a reddish portal appears next to the light. A beam of light.
What is
Well,
this?
Arlene, it seems to be our way home. Are you willing to take a leap of faith?
Through the warp?
It would certainly seem that way. I don't see any shuttles.
Is there anything...
Thought well, but it ends here.
Behind you, you will see a Farseer. She raises one hand into the air.
I'm assuming you're the Farseer in charge of this craft world then. Tell me, why did you invite us here and then attack us?
Yr will immediately begin walking towards the Farseer.
Morrigan, run.
I thought the Eldar was supposed to be wise and diplomatic.
Yr begins summoning energy in his hands. The Farseer will attack.
Arlene, I suggest we make a hasty retreat and seek reinforcements.
And is going to attack the creature. And immediately you will see this creature faint and fall on the ground. The Farseer looks towards you.
For fuck's sake.
Start.
Stop.
What happens if your scheme ends today, Farseer?
The Farseer will walk into the room. Slowly you will begin to see her forces pour into the room as well.
Retreat to the portal.
Yeah, I'm backing up to the portal.
Okay. Both of you, please do a No, actually, it's fine. Okay. You run to the portal, and you want to enter the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Morgan is gonna, what do you call it, as she jumps through, is gonna say, this could have ended so much differently.
You jump into the portal again, flying through space, and everything turns white. A while later, you find yourselves waking up on a medical slab. You look up, there's a bright white light above you. Everything is pure and clean. There's a medical servitor next to you. You slowly wake up as you get your wounds healed. The rest of your warband is there. Any of you, if you would like to jump in now and help the warband on the last part of the mission, we can take a break for 5 minutes, which I think is a good timing.
2 minutes would be grand.
Let's take 10 minutes. And Brad, Sailor.
I am ready.
Yo, Brad. Yo, Sailor. Yo, Nick. I think the party might need your help if you want any chance of surviving the next part of this, even though Arlene was a little bit more powerful than I thought.
I wanted to jump in the whole time and been looking at different sheets.
Awesome.
Sorry about this.
What's your character, James? Jason? Brad?
It is Jason Mattison.
Jason Mattison. Alright. You need to re-import your character for a real playthrough, but for now I think it should work. Test your character just to make sure.
Yeah, by the way,
Soka's been tight.
by the way, everyone protect Arlene. She is the goat.
Apparently. Jesus. Fuck, that's insane. That Inferno is insane.
If only I can. Well,
Yeah,
I guess if I'm in the condition to see anything, what I'm kidding.
It would be very good. Right now it's a little suicidal, kind of, to use, but
yeah,
Jason,
the guy was.
I'm copying your sheet here. What you need to do is !arm space and then the full name of your character.
You said !R?
ARM, like the arm attached to your torso. And then the name. I just did it for you. Jason Madison, blah, 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 blah. Okay. See all stuff that he has, right?
Oh.
You can click on him, and then you can click on last pistol, for instance. And then target the other guy, and you can choose to evade. And you will automatically do that thing. And you can do your heavy flamer, you need to position, you need to direct the token in the right direction, and then press the button, and it will automatically attack.
Interesting.
Right now it doesn't calculate because there's no grid on this page, so it doesn't know the direction. But it would do it automatically. If you have a sword, you can do that too. Right now it doesn't have a grid, so you can't do it. But that's basically it. You just press those buttons. And you can do your attacks.
That's crazy. So it automatically does all the rolls.
Automatically does all the rolls, range, everything.
That's nuts, More. What have you done here?
I've done insane things. You gain XP
Very, very good
automatically.
work. A lot of it.
You gain XP automatically when you kill enemies. So it adds it adds
So
stuff to your sheet. It calculates ammunition, so it tracks ammo in your sheet. The weapons can jam. etc.
Why won't it let me reload?
You need to click the action, select your token, click actions, and then look in the chat. You will see reload, a reload button. Click the reload. Oh, you don't have any heavy flamer weapon because this is an old character. That's why I told you to re-import the character, because that will fix the ammo system of everything, bring him up to date.
Sheet has to be up to
That
date.
is nuts. Okay,
It's
so my other
insane. It tracks
character,
ammo, it tracks range, it tracks everything. Effects.
Morton, this is great.
It is good. This will free up time to roleplay and do fun stuff. So for now, we can just give you unlimited ammo since this is a last session on this one.
Do stuff unless you're no idea what the hell they actually do.
So I'll just give you 99 ammo. But a bitch ain't one. Boom, hit me. Boom. There you go. 99.
Nice.
You got full ammo.
I would, however, Morton, say I do like Maurice's upgrade.
Yeah. Eichner, Sailor, would you like to do a thing?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen because
Chillax,
my characters
okay.
are like super shit.
Sounds good.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Join us, Sailor. We need the meat.
Well,
Yeah.
I have your character here.
I'm enjoying just listening.
What a
I love you
party
guys.
pooper.
Yeah.
What a party pooper.
Remember.
Okay, we have you, Brad. You can be our meat shield.
Woohoo! Yeah, exactly.
Then we have Arlene and we have Morgan. Perfect. I'll be right back.
Horrible things are going to happen to me.
Where are we going?
He's going for a pee, I think.
No. Where's our squad going?
Well, we're in a medical bay.
Yes, but do we know where we're heading right now on our last suicide mission?
I'm going to say the police tower. Or, well, that's where I'm going.
What's that?
It's what do you call it? The main sort of council chamber for this entire sector. Hello?
Yeah. You want to report your findings?
No.
No.
We go in, we do the shit, we get out.
Oh. Yeah, because I have only fragmentary context. What shit are we doing? Are we blowing the thing up?
We're taking shit tons of C4 and we're blowing the fuck out of it.
And then we're going to head back to the pub with our victory cigars. We're going to do a lap around the pub and then go in, smoke, and have a few drinks.
If it turns out it's not a Zechian plot.
After we get medals.
After, right there, yep, right in front of the pub.
There's a working alien artifact that we need to blow up that does the warp storm.
It's kind of a working hypothesis at the moment.
Apologies,
Okay.
but one quick question I gotta ask about that plan there. Are we certain the medals aren't just going to be another plot for a future mission set that all the characters get put into by the Inquisitor?
I don't know, but I mean, it may wake up. It may wake up some.
You all get metals in your head before you enter cryogenics. Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're on back. Let's rock and roll.
Really quick though, Mortem. got a few questions really quick. It would be much easier if I could try to quickly just re-upload a different save of the sheet. Is that
No.
alright?
You have to do that in the background. We're gonna play now. So let's begin. You all eventually make it back to the Inquisitorial base. The Inquisitor, having restored order, will announce that Visuna Regis is back under Inquisitorial control. By morning, the city has been completely taken over. You can see black transports move through the streets, replaced by the merchants and pilgrims, soldiers on every corner, administratum clerks carrying records between government buildings. Old banners torn down, and the Inquisition officially taking control of Visuna Regis. Some bow as you approach. Most just look afraid. As you walk around, the Inquisitor proudly walks in the middle of the street, unafraid. You spend a few days there. The institutions of Visuna and Juno are now under your control. Are there any steps, anything you would like to implement, anything you would like to decide here before moving on from the city? No? Okay.
That any psychers, what he called, are not sacrificed to this, are not sent to the Pellucid Tower, and are instead any basically normal black ship consignments are taken.
So all discarding of souls into the Solasarum crater and from the Basilica are now illegal. And any transports to the machine as well, the Abyssal Tower. So you will blockade any travel to the Abyssal Tower effectively.
Yep. Any other psychers
Understood.
will be held pending scrutiny of the black ships.
Understood. Can you do an influence test with a +10? At this point, there are just endless troops of guardsmen taking orders, direct orders from you. Morgan.
3 degrees. Success for
Morgan,
3.
as you walk through the streets and order the commanders to fulfill your wishes, you will visibly see thousands of troops moving in the direction you point. Lights from the ship above shoot down and immediately blind you as they hover in the direction of your orders. Entire blocks get locked down. Hundreds and thousands of people moved. The roads to the Abyssal Tower has been locked. The only ones allowed to use them is the Inquisition. The Inquisitor now tending to his own business. You have more or less autonomy. As the warband is regathered, you take one of the precinct of the arbitrates in the city, make it your own. There are thousands of psychers in the city, and we can go out of role-playing, so feel free to talk freely. You can just ask questions or anything. Lancris, there are many.
Erlin is going to take upon herself of organizing the containment of the psychers to make sure that they're safely contained, but in a way that doesn't cause them to get too stressed or emotional.
Perfect. The you have basically a retinue of potential psychers you can call on, and you have the Astra Telepathica under your command on the planet.
And she's gonna make a request for a black ship to arrive.
For a black ship, okay. You can do an influence test at also +10.
Would sending a message herself help?
Yes. You can get a +20.
Oh, 6 successes.
Damn. You will get what was otherwise reserved for special operations, the Inquisitorial black ship. Reserved for whatever purpose you see fit. You have a black ship at your disposal.
That's nice.
Jason, you're not as familiar with this world, but as a new member of the warband.
We have full
Any
control of the
edicts?
world.
At least officially.
Okay. So, who is left to subjugate? That, because I think, isn't there like one
You
person
have
left?
the Archbishop, the Archconfessor, Horus, which Aaron, you might remember. Yeah. The Bishop Horus leads the Basilica of Velaris. And this cathedral are basically their own faction on the planet. They're massive. It's a main cult worshipping the Saint Valerius. You also have the prefect Chodorov. The prefect has been brought out by the Inquisitor. He now has to answer, and he is living in Vesuna Regis now. You can all reach him, and you can reach the bishop as well. Bishop leads the religious side of the planet. Chodorov leads the rest, the prefect. The counselors, of course, are under your control. They've just been disposed of.
But we have full use of their assets.
Yes.
Okay. Just a small mini planning time outside of game time. For the rest of the group, especially Aaron and Lankris, do y'all want to do like some like a massive like false flag like operation and use all the council members' forces and their military assets to launch like a massive attack on that religious faction, so we can just like by step us sacrificing our own assets, the inquisitorial assets, and we can just use them as basically cannon fodder decoys as we go and snatch the Archbishop?
Well,
We need to. I thought our target was the alien device, artifact, or whatever it is.
well, I mean, there
Well,
is.
Let's say you're
Sorry,
standing on the corner of a street under a huge statue of a saint. Thousands of troops surrounding you, stormtroopers in full riot gear around you. It is a little bit rainy dusk, and you can hear the roaring of ships above you. And go ahead.
Well, as you can see, the cult does have a very strong following on this planet. They still worship the Emperor, and there are certain things under that basilica that we probably shouldn't disturb. I fail to see how this is any different than any other cardinal world that worships a local saint.
So that he did nothing wrong then.
Of course he did something wrong.
But is
He
it
wouldn't be in
worth doing
Well-
something about?
I'd say he's been suitably chastised enough to not rear his head again.
So he will alloy his religious zealots to our assault on this craft world.
I would believe so.
Okay, good. I want all of his people in like the forefront. If they got some redemption to seek. I feel.
Oh,
You
of course.
you sound like you will take a journey to make sure you have authority over Harus, and we could take a quick detour there. The Temple of Valerius is close, and everything has been brought to Sona Regis. So I'm gonna say, yeah.
Just to get some background information, if we would have that, do
Oh,
we
yeah.
know that this religious faction hates Xenos?
We had many sessions there. You just didn't. You were not there, but Aaron, you remember. Harris, he rules all of the sector synods. He basically he was making your mission difficult, and he covered up the story by the Ordo Redactus. The Ordo Redactus had operated in the Basilica. Harus made your mission a little bit difficult. He attacked you at one point. Yeah. And he actively hid certain facts about the Xenos from you. He also hid the Necron chamber that was used by a now dead member of the Xeno Redacta for to document the discovery. For those who believed in the story of the warp storm being necessary to keep the Necron sleeping, which one of your predecessors did, this Inquisitor in the Order Redactum, and Harus basically hid all of that, covered it up under the Basilica. And Morrigan and the party uncovered that. But Harus still denied it. And they ended up just fleeing.
Okay, so some redemption is